What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react to something Donald Trump posted just the other day. So, if we take a look here at Trump's social media platform, the totally legitimate, definitely not an embarrassing circus act of a website called Truth Social, you'll see that he posted a picture, which can only be described as Trump sitting in the Oval Office at the White House with all the world leaders gathered around him, showing them a map of North America, except Canada and Greenland and Venezuela are part of the United States. This is actually something that he posted with no shame, no embarrassment. As a matter of fact, I'm sure he's very proud to post this image. This is an AI generated image. Well, if I understand correctly, this is based off a real picture from a meeting like a year ago or something. Then he altered it with AI and posted this like a couple months ago, I think. But I guess I missed that because I didn't remember this photo. So now I'm really like looking at this for the first time. And for one thing, it's AI generated. This is fake because it's like, there's no way these world leaders would be like awake. you know like if this were real, they'd be like falling asleep. Like there's no way they'd be giving him this much interest and attention in real life. At least I hope. Um but but so, so the fact that he like took this photo of this meeting and then like went home, or I guess to the White House, which is somehow his home, and like put it into Chat GPT or something and was like, change the poster board so it shows what what like that the United States owns Canada and Greenland and Venezuela. It's so incredibly disturbing on so many different levels. It's actually hard to fathom that this is real life. Like, we all know that Trump has done some pretty insane things, pretty crazy. Like, it's actually becoming quite normalized here in the United States. And that's actually something I'm worried about. That he's going to post this here. I noticed this. I saw a news headline about this. But I'm afraid, other than that, this is going to be just like swept under the rug, like by the American people. Like, oh, that's just another crazy thing that Trump did. Pay no attention. Like, if you've seen any of the video interviews of the US ambassador to Canada, I've been reacting to a couple of those recently. He likes to say, like, what Trump says and what he means, it's not this, it's totally different. You can't take him at the face value. What? Stop. No. No, I'm sick of hearing that. This is so incredibly clear to me. Like, when the President of the United States posts an image like this on his personal social media account, he's hoping the world sees it. And what is his message right here when he posts this? His message to me, for one thing, is that he literally, it's not a joke, it's not wordplay. He literally wants Canada to be part of the United States. Like, if you don't think that's real and like his real thoughts and his real motivation, then I don't know what else it would take. Cause he's literally posting himself with a picture of Canada with an American flag on it. So if there's anyone out there who still has the audacity to be like, that's just, you know, crazy banter that he's at the 51st state. That's just Trump being Trump. No, I'm sick of it. Don't stop. We don't believe you. We can use our eyeballs. We can see this. So to me, like, it's just kind of blatantly demonstrating what his motivation is. His motivation for like being the president is like I'm scared to say he wants to make this his legacy. Like he wants to expand the United States into the USA empire of the world, or like so that we control all of North America or something. That's the only way I can interpret this. I don't know how anyone else is interpreting it, but he's putting our flag on several different sovereign nations. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. The president of the United States is putting our flag on other sovereign allied nations. It's insane. It's disrespectful. To say it's distasteful is that's going way too easy. That this is unbelievable. It's unimaginable. I can't say more about this image and the fact that he posted this again, apparently. Like this is the second time. So you know he means it. And you know, no matter what he's saying about Canada or Greenland, which has come up again recently as well, no matter what he says, like in interviews, like, yeah, we're good friends, or I didn't mean it, or as a matter, he doesn't really say stuff like that. I'm being too generous. He really isn't that shy about saying that Canada and Greenland would be better off as part of the United States, but this is taking it so much further. This is saying you will become part of the United States, whether you like it or not, because that's what posting this means to me. It's just, it's what are Canadians supposed to feel like when he posts something like this? Like, if I was trying to be objective from an outside point of view, or if I lived in Canada or Greenland or Venezuela, or I would be disturbed, scared. I would be like, I'd be like, Americans, don't you understand? Like, your president is threatening us. Which there's actually a lot of Americans who seemingly do not care about this, or do not know, or they hear about it and then don't care, or are ignorant, or say that it's not important or not a real threat. It's just in my mind, like even as an American, it's just like how many times do you need him to say something like this before you take it seriously? I guess it will. I think there's a lot of Americans who do get it. I think a lot of Americans who are kind of like me who do get it, the absurdity, how preposterous this all is, how unacceptable it is a good way to put it. There's a lot of Americans like that, so don't get me wrong. But there's disturbingly a lot of Americans who um, don't think that this is that much of a problem, or don't think it's that much of a concern. And I imagine if you were to ask any Canadian, any Greenlandian, Greenlandite person from Greenland, or Venezuelan, most of them would be like, yeah, this is nuts. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, this is scary. Like, something like that, I would imagine. I can't speak for you, but even I can imagine, like, if someone did something like this to the United States, like put their flag, like a random country, like Spain, put their flag on the United States, we'd be really mad. Like, it would probably ruin our relationship. And even Trump would be mad, obviously. So it's, of course, hypocritical that he thinks he can do this to other countries, threaten you, post disrespectful things about you. But if you dare do it back to him, uh, like with that Ronald Reagan ad or whatever, about tariffs, like he took so much personal offense and was ready to completely destroy all trade relationships with Canada over a TV ad. That's a good example of like, well, Trump's allowed to do it, but you are not allowed to do anything back. No, you're not allowed to retaliate or have any problem with it or yeah, so I saw that this was a thing and I just had to get on here and rant cuz it's he said some pretty crazy things recently, but this is like so blatant and he hadn't mentioned the Canada 51st state thing. He uh recently he's been talking about Greenland recently at the NATO summit. He hadn't mentioned the Canada 51st state thing and then he just posts this like out of the blue. To me, that means he never stopped thinking about it. Like that's always no matter what he says or how much time passes, like this is always a thought in his mind and that is scary. What does this mean for our like we're trying to have a trade negotiation with Canada. Why would you guys want anything to do with us? It's so it's so bad. Like I thought maybe although we just declined renewing the Kuzma trade agreement, I thought maybe our countries were like getting somewhere. Like just because nothing catastrophic had happened in a while, maybe we were gonna like fix some things in our relationship, or Trump was like calming down on some things. Like, what is Canada supposed to take away from this? Why would you want a trade relationship with us? Why would you want anything to do with us? This completely validates Canadians boycotting the United States, boycotting traveling here, not coming here, not buying our stuff, not wanting to trade with us, not wanting to sell us your energy, not wanting to do military deals with us. This completely validates that in my mind. Right? He didn't even put any text with this. Like not like no it's just the photo. A picture speaks 1,000 words. It's never been more true. Whew. Yeah, this is so bad. Yeah, so bad. I do want to take a look at some of since I'm on here, Truth Social, doing this. I'm in enemy territory. I'm behind enemy lines. I'm on Truth Social. I kind of want to take a look at like some of the comments. Like, what did the people on here say about this? Because there's people like me who are kind of rational and have sort of like a, I think, a more objective, rational approach to these types of things. And you can just plainly look at it and be like, well, that's nuts and really disturbing. We got to do something about that. And then there's like the people commenting under the post. What do they have to say? There are only two public leaders who are completely themselves all the time. Oh, God. Cameras and mics on or not. The two are Senator Fetterman and, of course, our Commander in Chief. Neither President Trump nor Senator Fetterman gives a flip about criticism. What are we talking about? What? Who are these people? Are these real? Are people this stupid? I don't mean to be like mean. Like, as a matter of fact, personally, I think I'm pretty like open-minded as far as politics, liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican, moderate. Like I try to be pretty open-minded and see as many sides of the picture as I can and not call people stupid even if they deserve it, unless it's Trump or this guy. I can't like you, I think that's the only way to describe it. President Trump doesn't give a flip about criticism? Well, he should. Like, what are you talking about? He should he should care about criticism. He it really shows you the attitude that some of these people have. Like super hardcore diehard Trump fans or MAGA, or it shows you their attitude of like they think Trump is like the king or like the emperor. Like He doesn't answer to anyone. He is the emperor, and he doesn't care what anyone thinks or doesn't care about any criticism. He's the president. We elect him. He's a public servant. He's supposed to listen to the will of the people. He's supposed to take criticism and do what's best for and what the majority of people want. It's democracy. What do you mean? Why are you acting like it's a good thing that he doesn't care about criticism? That's a horrible quality. You want someone who cares about criticism. Oh my god. This is a what is this picture? This is another post. This is our hemisphere. What? What this? Oh my god, I shouldn't have done this. I should. You could get lost in these comments under the Trump posts. True Social. Is this what it's like? I've never really looked around. This is what they're posting? This is our hemisphere? This is scary. This is scary. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a good thing. Like, I didn't know there were so many people like this. Like, we should control all, like, of North America and South America, and it should just all be ours. That's the world they want to live in. Scary. Scary. I don't even have anything funny to say about that. That's just scary that someone actually thinks that. Democrats are busy looking at everyone else to find the fascists, and they can't see the Nazi staring back at them? What? Hitler was a failed art student? Blamed his problems on Jews? What? If he was around today, he'd be a Democrat? So, I mean, you can't make this up, right? Trump posts a picture about how he wants to conquer Canada and Greenland and Venezuela. Wants to conquer it, take it over, and make it the U.S. empire. And everyone on the other side of the aisle, they're Hitler. Those are the ones who remind you of Hitler or conquerors. That's really what you think? That's what comes to your mind? Like, it's hard to wrap your brain around it, really. I'm not sure I even want to. Can you guys please keep sharing this? Ilhan Omar hates this meme. It's like that senator, I think she's Muslim, and you're making her look like poop. I'm getting an idea of who is on this website and likes to comment about Donald Trump. I'm getting an idea. Make Cuba great again? You know what the crazy thing is? I bet Trump loves these. I bet he sits down on the toilet every night, scrolls through all 112 comments on his stupid post on Truth Social, and looks at pictures like this and is like, yeah, Cuba, make Cuba great. Like, he thinks this is really funny. We're gonna take over Cuba too. Awesome. That's so cool to post on the internet. So cool. This is what I voted for? I don't know. I actually am starting to think if you look at this too much, you go insane. It's good to be aware of what some of these extreme Trump supporters, I'm gonna say, actually post. But you look at this too much, it make you go insane, really, trying to make any logic out of it. This is what I voted for? When Trump was campaigning, did he say anything about conquering other sovereign nations, ruining the reputation of the United States, ruining it, tanking the US economy, going and starting new pointless wars, making everyone in the world hate us? That's what you voted for? And you're proud of it. Interesting. Yeah. So I wanted to take a look at this and sort of talk about my thoughts on Donald Trump, President of the US, posting a map of the US owning Canada and Greenland and Venezuela, and that's a real thing that happened. It's crazy. I think most of us understand that, but that doesn't make it any more tolerable. Incredibly disturbing. Um, if some small part of me thought we were maybe past this, at least, the conquering, like literally wanting to conquer other nations. Trump does some disturbing things, but this is perhaps some of the most disturbing. The ambitions to take over other countries, which are becoming more and more and more like very clear at this point, very clear to me. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts. If you agree with my analysis, if you think I'm being too hard on them, if I'm not being hard enough, what Canadians think about this, from your point of view. That'd be really cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.